Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the World War II Solitaire board game channel and another unboxing of a game designed by Gregory M. Smith. However, this time we're looking at a game which is published by Compass Games. So this is Nightfighter Ace Air Defense over Germany 1943-1944. So I got Interceptor Ace quite a few years back, and I actually haven't played it yet. I just have not had time. And then I, figured, well, Nightfighter Ace actually came before it, so I kind of wanted to play this one, before I played Interceptor Ace. Oh man, this was hard to find. I finally found it in a game store in Sweden, and the price is 1,095 Swedish crowns, which is roughly 110 bucks plus shipping. So this better be good. This better be good for that price. I know you guys, most of my viewers are from the States, and I think you're spoiled because, I mean, when I see the prices that you pay, it's usually like half of the price which I pay for the games here in Sweden. So I'm definitely a little bit jealous about that. The box, as with most of Compass games, looks wonderful. There's a burning, I'm guessing, B-17, some fire and explosions. We like explosions. The rambling from the box, or the ruckus from the box, is worrying me a little bit because it's sounding like stuff there is flying around. Another annoying thing is here, it's fine, but if we look on the backside, it's upside down. I hate when people close their boxes like that. Nightfighter Ace places you in command of a German night fighter during World War II. And if this is something that you want to read, I'll give you a moment's chance here to pause the video. A lot of components. Okay. And oh, that's annoying. Let's do this right away. Nightfighter Ace. And we have dice, 2d6, 1d10. And we have a bunch of cards. Seems to be Ace pilots. And then we have combat cards. And I mean, I'm very familiar with Gregory Smith's narrative games. I played, The Hunted, all of those games. But I haven't played any game that has combat cards in it. So that's going to be really cool to see what that's like. Okay, so here we have official errata. That's great. I love when they include that because I don't fancy going online looking for that stuff. And then we have our game rules. I don't know if you can hear the beeping in the background. That's my washing machine telling me that I need to empty it. And then we have our operations map. Ooh, this is gonna be hard to record on. Look at that glare. Well, I'm gonna have to find some way to do it. Position the lights perfectly. And then we have our pilot and crew status. Optional ace card. And I'm guessing this is gonna be like a combat mat. It says bomber target mat. Looks really complex, but aircraft damage listings. And then we have random events on the other side. Aircraft target chart on one side and raid chart on the back of that. As usual, guys, we're going to look at all the components quickly and then look at all of them in greater detail. More charts, and we have a sequence of play. And more charts and skill effects listings. And here we have, like, just with our submarine games and tank games, we have all of these, mats for different kind of planes, and they are two-sided, it looks like. Or free E4D. Yeah, there are two different versions. So two-sided. There's a total of 1, 2, 3. That's upside down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 planes then. And there's one more down here. Oh, there's more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many planes are in this game? Way too many. 16, that's gotta be 32 if all of them are double-sided. Anyway, we're gonna look at these closer once we've seen it all. And then we have two-sided counters. Not too many counters. And then this, the core of the game, the log sheet. I love games which has these. It's just so fun to fill out. And they are, let's see here, one-sided. No, they're double-sided. Okay. And that, my friends, is everything that you get in Nightfighter Ace. Let's go ahead and look at all of the stuff now with some greater details. We have our log sheet. It starts in 43 August and ends in July 44. There's a lot of information here. I read somewhere about this moon status that there's something not correct in the game, so you have to look up the errata for that. And then we can fill in our awards and skills and stuff. That's appreciated. And then the other side, and ends in July 44. And yeah, there's quite a lot of these, so I don't think you're gonna need to photocopy it if you don't play like a madman like I do. And then we have our beautiful counters. Yeah, I like Compass Games components. They're always top notch. And I always find it a little bit sad to do this in historical swastikas because, I mean, come on, it's part of history. And just, I understand Compass Games, of course, because, you know, there might be an outrage. I just think it's a shame that it has to be that way because it's history. And then let's go ahead and take a look at all of these planes. And again, if there's a plane that you're especially interested in, go ahead and pause the video. That looks funny. So many planes. I gotta admit, I'm not like especially interested in air warfare. But I mean, I felt the same way when I got the hunters, like submarines. That's kind of lame. Like my dad was a submarine nut. He loved playing, you know, this Silent Hunter or whatever it's called on the PC. And I was like, lame, StarCraft. But then I got super excited about it when I started playing the hunters. I watched As Boot and every submarine movie I could find. So might be the same way with Nightfighter Ace if it's as good as the hunters. It's just a crazy amount of different plane models in this game. So long ago I did the unboxing of Interceptor Ace, so I can't remember if that had the same amount of models or not. I've also been like reluctant to try Interceptor Ace. I heard it's like you have a wingman apparently, and that function is somewhat broken from what I've read online. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but that's the, you know, what I've read from the comments on Boardgame Geek anyway. But I'm gonna find out for myself. I heard a lot of games are broken and then I play them, I enjoy them. So some people are just very sensitive when it comes to errata and stuff like that. And this is the last one. Yeah, I mean, and they're really specific. Like here's the Junkers 88G1, and then you have Junkers 88G6B. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. And then we have our skill effect listing and landing chart. Weather chart, parachute, and Nightfighter damage chart. Sequence of play and stuff. And again, guys, pause the video if you want to read this specifically close. Random events, that's like my favorite part of the hunters is, it can be something really good or something really bad, and it's just exciting whenever you get in that situation. That's what I love about these narrative games. And again, we have our bomber target mat, which is one-sided, or one-sided pilot and crew status. And our big glary operation map. Like, I really wonder how I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not a fan of these glary, even if I'm playing off camera, I'm not a fan of it. And we have our dice, our errata. It's just 2 pages, that's not so bad. See if I can find something about that moon phase. That's the only thing I can remember reading. Like, this was actually, when I got the hunters, I was contemplating whether to get the hunters or this. And then I read about the moon phase thing, and I was like, yeah, operations map. 2 moon phases were inadvertently, I can't even say that, left off. Yeah. The player's log, however, tracks all moon phases and modifies correctly. So, I don't think it's a big thing. But when you're new, it's kind of scary with that errata because it might make you mess up. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the first deck of cards. And the backside, all of them look like this. All of them are ace pilots. Wow, that's a lot of ace pilots. And I'm just going to quickly go through them. Remember, pause the video if you want to look at them. I really like, this was a clever way to hide the swastika under the eagle. They put the number there of the card. So I'll support that. I don't like fake swastikas, but if you can, in a clever and good-looking way, censor them, that's all right with me. A lot of ace pilots. And finally, number 40. And that's all of our aces. And then we have yet another deck, which is the Comet cards. And I think these we're going to browse through even more quickly because I don't think there's a lot of relevant information to see. They're all combat cards. All of them look the same on the back, combat card. And then there's just this firepower, hits, and contact. So we'll just quickly browse through them. I'll give you a half a second's chance to pause the video. If you're looking for a specific card, you might be looking to see if you're missing a component. And that's all of the combat cards. And then finally we have our rules. Components, game setup, how to win the game, and then start sequence of play. So let's say the rules start here at page 6. We have examples and historical notes here in the blue boxes. So a lot of examples and pictures, that's nice. It really reminds me of the rules actually of the hunters, how they're laid out. And then we have our optional rules, so it's only 10 pages of rules. The rules start on page 6, ends here on 16. So 10 pages of rules. And then we have optional rules for multiplayer, cooperative play. Extremely optional rule, the assassination of Adolf Hitler. Well, that's really interesting. Let's go ahead and read that one, guys, because that piqued my interest. For those with a taste for the truly strange, I came across a unique situation while researching the game and offered this thought. In the book Laurels for Prince Wittgenstein, the author recounts how the prince was surprised that his pistol was not removed prior to his meeting with Hitler, and how it would have been possible to bump him off right then and there. As a member of the aristocracy, which is hard to pronounce, Wittgenstein obviously loved Germany, but was not too fond of Hitler. Procedures changed drastically for meeting with Hitler after July 20th, 1944 assassination attempt. However, if a player wishes to assassinate Hitler, use the following rules. The attempt happens when meeting with Hitler to receive either the oak leaves, swords, or diamonds update to the Knight's Cross. The attempt must occur prior to the 5th sortie of July 44. Roll 1d6 for the number of pistol shots you get off. Each shot creates a wound on Hitler. Roll 1d6 per the normal wound procedures. So yeah, I mean, you need 2 seriously wounds basically to kill him. If this does not kill Hitler, his bodyguards kill you immediately and the game ends. If this does kill Hitler, you are considered to many to be a true hero of Germany. However, his bodyguards still kill you immediately and the game ends. Wow, okay. I gotta say, I like that optional rule. And what I'm gonna do if I ever play this, I will for surely play it. And so when I will play it, I will use that optional rule. However, I will just when I meet Hitler, I'll try to kill him, but I won't kill myself. So basically, I'll attempt it and then I'll rewind and accept the reward from him. I like that. Gregory Smith is a crazy guy. Designer notes, historical notes, so quite a lot of those in this. Actually, 6 pages of that. Oh, 8 pages even. That's really cool. And then we have our counters here and our rules index. And that, my friends, is Nightfighter Ace, air defense over Germany, 1943 to 1944. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in this game, subscribe to the channel because I will post more content on this game in the future. If you liked the video, please take a moment and comment and like. If you want to help the channel a little bit extra, you can also become a supporting member of the channel for only $2.99 US a month. You can also do a one-time donation through PayPal or YouTube Super Thanks. You will find my PayPal address in the video link description. And all donations to the channel goes towards buying more games like this. As you know, the games aren't exactly cheap over here in Sweden. Again, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.